Alright, what's going on today, guys? I'm finally back from another long break that I have been taking. I've been working on the SC, but a lot of stuff I haven't been posting on the videos or anything like that. If you do follow me on Instagram, social media, anything like that, I do post a lot more, pictures wise and all that stuff. You guys have noticed that I did have a problem with the SC. The reason it wasn't started was because one of my camshafts broke. I emailed the company out and told them my problem. The car hasn't ran, and it was brand new camshaft. It was no problem with them. They sent me out a new camshaft. I just had to return the broken one. So got the camshaft finally back in the car. Harness is wired up. Everything is ready to run. The car actually did start. I started the car, but I talked to my tuner, and I didn't want to run the car without a proper tune on it. So he's gonna be coming out pretty soon here again, and he's gonna be looking over the car, looking at all the tables and all that stuff that he does with tuning. So I am gonna be starting to run the car soon, but today something came in the mail that I've been waiting on. It's gonna give the interior a better dress up. I believe one part came in today. It's my seat brackets, and later on today I will be having my seats come in. So you guys will see the unboxing of that one. I kind of did unbox it already, the seat brackets, just to see if they mocked up and fit. There will be modifications that I will have to do. So I'm gonna show you guys those seat brackets. It's from a company 1320. I mentioned them before. I got a shift knob from them. It's a company out in California, real good company. But yeah, let's just roll into showing you guys these seat brackets. All right, so these are it right here. C1320, nice little tape on here. I did unbox them already. Like I said, just to get the feel for it. So it comes with it. We got hardware and the actual brackets themselves. What I'm going to be working on is the passenger side. Show you guys this right here. That right there. Alright, what I'm going to be doing is I took the seats off the electric rails that I have right here. You guys see that? And keeping the electric sliders for it. No pun intended. But the electric brackets that I have right here are going to be used with the racing seats that I'm going to be getting. And get a bracket. And this is going to be this side. So you can see right here, you can see one bolt hole lines up and the other one is kind of slightly off. So what I'm gonna have to do is drill this out just a little bit so it can fit it, but that's not a problem. So I'm gonna be doing that. And with this side, I'm not too sure how this is gonna work out, because as you can see, these two holes are offset a lot. So that one's gonna sit there. That one's gonna be that one's gonna be lined up, and this one's not lined up, which I might have to drill a little bit. I might have to drill these out just to make them work, but I believe it will. And once the seat comes in, I'll show you guys how I'm gonna mock those up. But those are my brackets, and I'm gonna be using the electric slides on there. I don't think anybody done it on the SC before, or a Supra. I'm not sure if they have electric slides in there, but I don't think anyone has done this one before, so hopefully this will be a first. So I'll show you guys how that's done. Alright, so I just got back from the parts store, well, my local hardware store, Ace, where I normally get all my stuff from. What I do have, as you can see, have just some flat pieces of steel, and I have the angled pieces that I'm going to use, cut up and use for my brackets. Also, I got a whole bunch of hardware that I'm going to be using, some new cutting wheels and a drill bit. And that's about it. The seats haven't came in yet, unfortunately. I'm still waiting on them from FedEx. But for now, I'm going to get these pieces of steel, the flat pieces, mounted onto the actual brackets, and just a whole bunch of hardware to use. I don't know if I got enough or two less, but I'm gonna get to cutting those up and measuring them and all that good stuff so I can mount them on the stock brackets. So let's start that. Alright, so I finally got the holes drilled out. You can see, well, not that one, but this one right here. The brackets aren't actually mounted. Actually, this first set went by smooth. One time drill and bam, it lined up easy. But these right here, I freaking misdrilled them and I had to drill the holes out and drill extra holes. So that's why I have those fat washers right there on it and not on these. I am thinking about mounting the brackets. As you can see, it's probably a little dark, but as you can see right there, that's where I'm probably going to mount the brackets at. And my seats still haven't came in. Still waiting on FedEx. They probably run late, but hopefully they still should come in today, and I can at least get this passenger side mounted up. And once I move to the driver's side over there, I'll show you guys how I did all the wire work down here to make the actual rails work, and deleted a lot of the unused wires that I'm not going to be using, like the adjustable back and the lumbar, and only thing I need is just the slides, and that's what these wires are right here. I'll be showing you guys how I do that on that seat over there. Alright, good morning guys. We are back. It's another day here. So I got a little antsy and I did a lot of work without recording the progress that I did on the seats here, but I do have the seat out of the car. It fits perfect. The slides do work on it, so I'll show you guys how I did that, and I also still have to do the driver's side, so I'm going to show you guys how all that's done. So here's the seat right here. Alright, so here's the seat. Yeah, I got to protect it right now just so it won't get dirty or whatever, but for the main part, so these seats have the bottom bolts right here, right there, and down in there. So let's see, you can see the angle iron that I used, this part right here, just flat angle. I drilled holes so it can match the bottom of the seat. It goes down in there, and I also, for the side bracket right there, I drill holes right in there and one right in there so it can mount on to the actual angle bracket. The way I had to get the measurements for cutting these holes, I had everything off, and for the mounting, wherever it's going to get mounted at, I put like a dab of assembly lube on there, engine assembly lube. You can use toothpaste, whatever, but and I carefully placed the plate on there so I can know exactly where I needed to drill at, and it came out perfect every time. So that's how that's mounted on the brackets, actual bought seat brackets for the side mounts. And for the flat pieces that I used, so you see I got flat steel right here, and that's just bolted onto the actual part of the angle. You can see up in there like that. So it's not actually bolted together. There's a set of bolts bolting it on the actual OEM rails right here. There's a bolt right in there. Then there's another location. Let's see, this thing would, there we go. There we go. So you guys can see that bolt sticking out right there. that's bolting it actually to the actual flat piece of metal. And I have washers in there to compensate for the bolt head that's sticking up through the bottom right there. And you can see that. And same thing on this side. Just washers between there. And that's how I mounted it on. The seats do sit actually pretty high. And here's kind of like a side view of how it looks all together. They do sit actually pretty high, but I'm not complaining with it. I mean, it works for me. I don't think anyone actually mounted stock slides on aftermarket seats or rails, but that's kind of like the look it has right there. And if I do want to make it better later on down the line, I can actually do away with welds and do away with the bolts and actually weld it together. But yeah, that's how it works. And I got my motor right here. Got the plug for it right in there, that green plug, and the harness plugs right into it, and it works perfect. So for now, I'm gonna start doing that seat right there. You can see, still still boxed up and all that stuff, and I still have to cut up the angle iron that's sitting right over there. Still have to cut that up. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting to making that seat look something like this, and I'll show you guys a little bit more better how I did it.